Hello everyone, this is Intellij IDEA installation. First of all, we will need to install Java Development Kit, and you need to install one of the relatively modern or just modern uh, long-term support versions. And if you go over here, LTS means long-term support, so you can install version 8, which is very popular, 11 or 17. And there are dates and support until dates. The version 8 is so popular that it's going to be maintained until 2030 with some caveats. But I chose to work with version 11, and that's what I'm directing you to use. However, if you want to do have version 17, I don't know if we will run into any significant trouble doing that. But as per this process over here, setup and installation, just use version 11. I already have it. I have exactly this setup. So instead of version 11, there is a newer version 17. We can use several versions at once. I don't know if you need to install all of them right now, but just for the sake of example, I'm going to open version 17. Let me go back. So when you are clicking on the link like this one, you should be directed over here, and there is a basic installation information. In your case, it will be 11 instead of 17, and follow up there. You find your system, the operation system, and the kind of processor you have, and you download one of these files. So you click here, and then it will start downloading automatically. Yeah, not going to download it. It just downloads, and maybe I'll download and just open it. It might take a hot minute to download, and then you open it, and you have to OK this process somewhere. Yep. OK. And you install it. Just be agreeable person, press next or yes, whichever it wants you to press, and you will install it, and that's about it with the Java Development Kit. Okay, next thing I would want you to do is go to Intellij IDEA Community Edition, and this page will open. Choose your system and press download. Choose Community Edition. You want to have a Community Edition, download. It is free, and install it again with all the defaults. I don't think you need to make any choices there right away. Assuming that you have Intellij already, start it, and in my case there may be some open project, but we'll close it. Does not really matter. We are going to do a little bit of the customization. Okay, so this is the first page you want to customize. Color scheme, I like dark color schemes. They're easy on my eyes, so that's the choice that you can make. You don't have to, of course, and you can click on all settings. And this is where we need to be. First of all, auto import. Yeah, optimize the imports on the fly. I think it's a good thing to have, so make sure that is selected. Open your own version, compare what I have over here to what your window will look like, and click or unclick what needs to be unclicked. And appearance, do we need anything in the appearance? So some of this reps are not necessary, but I want you to see the line numbers. It's easier with the line numbers, so make sure this is clicked. I think everything else is okay, but you feel free to double check. And finally, editor tabs. You might want to unclick some of these things. For example, oh no, I think that's fine. Code folding. Let's go to code folding. So you might want to unclick a bunch of things here. So file header is okay to fold, and imports, maybe you don't want to fold. As a beginner, you don't want the editor to be hiding some trivial code from you. So the idea of folding is to hide trivial code, the usual code, and the standard methods that every class will have, because there is nothing they are what one would expect them to be. But as a beginner, it's better to unclick that. So make sure you unclick whatever things are clicked over here, and yeah, probably some of the things were clicked when I were selected when I installed it, and I unselected them. Okay, in any case, if you ever see that your code has been disappearing, it's probably because of this code folding things. Okay. Okay, and we can open a project. I can open some kind of demo project. I don't really, or this project, doesn't matter which project. Let's open a prepared project. You can reopen it like this when it is available, when you already have opened it. So this is something rather recent. I don't really remember what it is, but it has more than one Java file. So this is where the Java files will be. For example, contact, main, mobile phone. Main is where the main method is, and that is what's running. You can see a green arrow over here. If you hover over, if you go here, you will see that this is the run button, and this is a run button, and you can run main separately. I included some random incorrect code. It is marked as red, and you can read the comments that Intellij makes if you hover over it. And over here, you can see the errors as well. If there are no errors, so I comment this out, then you run it, and after it runs, there should be some output. I don't remember what this does. So we'll just see the output when it comes. Sometimes it may be a little bit. Here we go. So the program started. It asked to choose an action. No, I'm just going to quit. So I'm entering 0 to quit. Your choice is 0. That is what my program says. And finally, finished with exit code 0. That means there is no error, and the program ran. Okay. So that's what you see. Another way for you to open a project, you open in projects, not specific files. You can open a specific file, but usually it's projects. So I'm just going to go to like examples, chapter examples, and this is a project. I'm going to open it, and you see what I did, file, open, and this is a new project opening. So let's look at the source. Source has only one file. We can click on it. It opens. And if you see this ribbon, project JDK is not defined, then you need to set up JDK. And by default, it may use version 11. I installed, and it was actually automatically recognized that now I have version 17, and here I can switch to using version 17 instead of version 11, but I can still use version 11. Okay, so this works, And now errors disappear because it can parse everything that's going on here. Not much is going on here. Okay. There are ways to save, and if you look here, you will see that. And there should be a way to export into certain formats, for example, into a zip file. For our homework submissions, you will only need to submit one file at first. You don't need to submit the whole project. So just go to the folder where this file is and rename it, your first name, last name, and number of the assignment, and submit through Canvas.